Hello again. Thanks for coming back for part two in the series, How to Be Hospitable and Encouraging in a Time of Social Distancing. We've already seen that building others up, whether inside or outside of our home, blesses and encourages us as well. Today we're going to see why it is so impactful. We might be familiar with the verse, encourage one another and build each other up, even if we don't know that it's found in 1 Thessalonians 5:11. But when we look closer, when we see it within its context, it takes on so much greater meaning. The first 8 verses in chapter 5 of 1 Thessalonians speaks of the day of the Lord, a terrible day that is coming when God will both judge and punish the nations. Then we get to verse 9. 1 Thessalonians 5, verses 9 to 11. For God has not destined us for wrath, but to obtain salvation through our Lord Jesus Christ, who died for us, so that whether we are awake or we are asleep, we might live with him. Therefore, encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you're doing. The encouragement has to do with the fact that although this horrific and well-deserved punishment is coming, it won't befall believers. Jesus took God's wrath for us on the cross. So this gives us a perspective that nothing can ultimately hurt us because we know in the end we will spend eternity with God in glory. Another verse we might be familiar with is also in the same context as this. It's found in Hebrews 10, verses 24 and 25. And let us consider how to stir up one another to love and good works, not neglecting to meet together, as is the habit of some, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day drawing near. The previous verses speak of how Christ sacrificed himself for us once for all and secured the eternity of believers. And the reference to the day drawing near is once again speaking of the day of the Lord. Although we can't currently all meet together in person, we can enjoy being together with those in our homes, and we can connect with those at a safe social distance through texts and emails, Facebook, Zoom, and even picking up the phone and giving someone a call. No matter what we face today, as kids of the King, we know how our story ends, and that can bring us great encouragement. As we remind others of this truth, it can also build them up. We'll see another reason and way to encourage in segment 3.